let's go. All right. Hey, Delta!
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Shakedown, baby. Yeah. Oh, got him! Got him! Wait! Hurry up!
Second down, Rivers. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's third down. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Hey, go orange. Orange. Fight. Hey, go orange. Orange. Hey, go orange.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Rivers to Benjamin, good for the Charger first down. They go play action here on first down. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Gordon on first down. Nifty move by Gordon, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Rivers now on second down. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. From the gun, Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Now it's Sturgis converted on the field goal. Now he'll send this one away on the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing on first is Wentz. It's complete left side to Aguilar. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now it's the Boise State alone, J.J. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Corey Liggett makes the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They'll run again with Clement, and he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Throwing now is Wentz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. An Eagle 1st down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, Wentz. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Melvin Ingram able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this 1st half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wentz forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try to...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Doug Pedersen's guys come up empty here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. A 1st down throw here for Rivers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. As we inch closer to the regular season, I'm just peering down at some of the preseason records. Right now, Ravens 4-0, Bengals, Panthers, Cardinals, all 3-0. I guess my question is, what stock do you put in these preseason records?
No, the easy answer is nothing, because the preseason doesn't really matter. But some organizations do put more stock in it than others. Some of them want to win every preseason game. Others don't worry about that at all. Intel has told me that only one team has won the Super Bowl after going 0-4 in the preseason, and that was in a strike year, I believe, when Washington did it. So for the most part, you just don't want to go winless in the preseason. But remember this, the Browns and the Lions.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Eagles offense trotting back out there, and believe it or not, yes, there are already some concerns on Philly Talk Radio because they just have not looked that sharp in the preseason.
And that's just how it is in Philadelphia. If everything's not perfect, people are going to start to rumble despite.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get it down deep into Los Angeles territory. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 47 yards. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey from